It doesn't matter who you are, if you're a small guy or a big company, sooner or later, if you have a successful product and people are loving it, you're going to get copied. So watch this video so you can find out how to fight back. I was reading the Wall Street Journal and there's one article that just caught my eye. I want to talk about it and let me read it to you. It's called Hard Edge Battle Over Squashy Toys? What is that? And it's in the Wall Street Journal. It's all about companies that sell these pillow-like toys, plush toys, and they're suing each other. And I couldn't believe what I was reading. The one reason I love this article so much, I was a plush designer years and years ago, and I love making stuffed animals. Okay, back in 2017, this company called Jazzware comes up with the great idea, Squashy Pillows, and they called them Squashmallows. And they did really well. It took a couple years, but before you know it, it was a big hit. Now, sooner or later, they had to know that the competition was going to come in, and boy, did they come in. So Jazzware is suing this company called Scooters, I believe. I'm probably not even pronounced that correctly. These names are crazy. And you can see, James is going to put this up on the screen, and you can see how close they look alike. So they look pretty close, but they're not the only company that are suing each other. Another company comes in, the maker of Beanie Babies, Ty comes in and has their own squishy toys as well. So Ty Warner jumps in and creates their own squashy pillows, and they call them Squashaboos. And before you know it, everybody's knocking off Jazzwares with their own squashy pillows. Now what's crazy about this, as you can tell, they're a little bit different, but they are squashy pillows. How do you own that? That's kind of impossible. In my mind, you're going to be suing all these companies, which they are, and probably coming up a little short, and that's what the article is all about. The judge is throwing out all these lawsuits, and I'm not surprised because it's really hard to define what these squashy pillows look like, what they are. It's a little vague and it's a little hard to defend it. So what do? That's what this video is all about. I don't care if you're an independent inventor or a big company like Jazzwares, if you have a hit on your hands, you're going to get copied. So what do? Do you sue companies or can you fight back a different way? Okay, number one, the first thing you need to do is have a great name, which they do, Jazzwares does, have a great name and trademark the name. The second thing you want to do is build a base of raving fans that love your product. So you can show testimonials, you can show them collecting them, do everything you can on social media to be the original, but tell your story that resonates with your customer, because customers are very, very loyal if they understand your brand. Now, you can copyright all your designs, but as you can tell, the other companies design theirs a little bit differently. So I don't know if copyrighting your designs is the smartest way to go, but I would do it anyway because it's very, very affordable. So can you stop the copycats? I don't think so. I think what you can do is build your fan base, of course. Trademark your name, of course. If you can copyright your designs, go ahead. But I think at the end of the day, you're going to have to keep innovating, and maybe you're going to have to jump out sooner or later because all the copycats are coming in. But this is what I would do. I'd keep innovating. I would keep coming up with new designs. I would out-design the competition, and I think there's room to do it here. And here's another great strategy, which you have great protection. Maybe you start designing your squashy pillows with famous characters. Start embracing brand licensing and bring those in. That's a great way to protect your turf. But at the end of the day, it's just called competition. You're going to have people jumping in and you're going to get a little upset. But I do think if you can out-innovate them, protect it with all the IP tools I just mentioned, create a fan base that absolutely loves you, but keep innovating, stay ahead of the competition. They copied you once, they will probably copy you twice, but that's how you stay ahead and capture the market and grab market share. I had to tell this story because a lot of independent inventors are afraid they're going to get copied. And it doesn't matter if you're a small, medium, or large company, if you're successful, you're going to get copied. I think there's another strategy here I want people to think about too. If you think that you're going to get copied, look ahead. Keep thinking ahead. Plan ahead. A plan ahead, and that the copycats are coming in. And what can you do to stay ahead of them? So plan for it. So at the end of the day, this is what I would do. If I have a great idea and I think I'm going to get copied, what I'm going to do is start to plan ahead. I'm not going to just wait for it. I'm going to expect it. And that's how you stay ahead of the competition. If you're not sure about this and you need a little help, please give us a call. We have a program called Gateway where we do everything for you. We know how to reach out to the right companies. We know how to reach out to the right people. We know how to make sure your marketing material is communicating correctly so they can look at it, they can make good decisions. We know what questions they're going to ask, and we can be prepared for those questions in advance. And when that licensing agreement comes over, we can help make sure it's a fair and balanced licensing agreement so everybody's happy. Basically, we're doing all the work for you. It's our program called Gateway, and if you need help on any of this, please pick up the phone, call us, and let's see if Gateway is right for you.